Over here in the Pewter Gym, the back entrance where we got the old Amber, we have a move tutor that teaches us Seismic Toss. Over here in Saffron City, I believe it's this house, which is guarded by a rocket before you beat Silphco. We find the Mimic Girl. If you bring her a Pokédoll from the department store, she will be a move tutor to teach the move Mimic. In the old games, she actually gave you a TM that taught the move, but there is no longer a TM that teaches such a move. And while I am here in Saffron, there's actually a TM that I didn't bother to get. I'm sure many people are aware of it, but one of the houses on the bottom row here has a man who gives you TM29 Psychic. I believe it is this one. Over here in Fuchsia City, if I had just bothered to talk to people, I would have found this one much sooner. But over here in front of the Kangaskhan cage is a move tutor for the move Substitute, which was actually a TM in the original games, but is not in the 3rd generation. I do believe it is a TM again in the 4th and 5th generations though, but I don't really remember. I don't know the TM list too well for those games. Over here in Viridian City, with either Surf or Cut, you can reach this guy over here, which is a move tutor for the move Dream Eater. Once again, in the original games, this was actually a TM, and he just gave you a TM by talking to him. And last, on 2 Island, next to the minigame house, after you beat the Elite Four, this guy shows up. He is the Move Maniac, also known as the Move Relearner. And if you bring him 2 tiny mushrooms or 1 big mushrooms, which are usually attached to Paras and Parasect when caught in the wild, then he will teach you a move that your Pokemon either could have learned by level up in its current evolutionary state and doesn't actually know at the time, or a move that it's on their move list for being innate for their evolutionary form, but it's one that you actually couldn't have possibly learned by level up. I don't have any specific examples of that, but there are some Pokemon, particularly you'll see this with Ubers like Mewtwo, that have moves that they can learn at lower levels, like Confusion for Mewtwo. But they can never actually be that low a level, and the level you catch them at, they don't know it. So the only way to learn it is through the Move Relearner. There's several Pokemon that have moves like that. Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we are back with another episode of Pokemon Let's Play 'em All. This is Fire Red, and last time we explored 4 Island and took care of some rockets that were on the island, or rather, took out 1 rocket while Lorela showed us up. One thing I do need to correct about last episode is the sticker guy. I think I said that the mini-games were part of it, but they're actually not. The mini-games are part of getting your trainer card maxed out, which is something I haven't even explained yet, and I'm about to here. But the sticker guy will actually give you stickers for entering the Hall of Fame, for hatching eggs, and for winning multiplayer battles. You actually need to get the 4th and maximum level of each sticker. You need to beat the Elite Four 200 times, you need to hatch 300 eggs, and win multiplayer battles 100 times. Now, as for the trainer card, notice I have a star there. There's actually, I think, 4 stars you can get. The next one I get will make my trainer card bronze, and then the next one after that will make it silver, and then the 4th one will make it gold. To get the stars, I don't remember exactly what it is. I believe you have to complete the Kanto Pokédex, or it might be the National Pokédex. I know you had to get like a ridiculously high score into the mini games for one of the stars, and actually I could just look it up because I do kind of have the page for it up here. But anyways, you get your first star from beating the Elite Four. More than likely, you don't have to get these stars in any order. 1 star is by getting the first 150 Pokemon. So, filling out your Kanto Pokédex, you can actually have 1 less than the entire Pokédex has. And this is because of Mew, which is normally an event-only Pokemon. The silver card, or rather a 3rd star, is by actually getting all of the Pokemon, totaling up to 382, with the exception of the 4 event Pokemon, which are Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Deoxys. And like I said, the final star, which will give you a gold card. And again, it doesn't actually have to be done in any particular order, but you have to get a certain score on the mini games, which is very hard to do. Getting a silver card is not so hard to do, but getting gold is quite difficult. Anyway, we have 5 Island here, and I definitely won't be getting all of 5 Island in this episode because I have just droned on and on. But there's not much to the island. You have a Poke Center, a couple of houses, a couple of people walking around, but let's see what's in this house here. Chrono Island. I wonder if that's a prelude to Diamond and Pearl, where there's actually a mansion where wild Pokemon gather. Anyways, there's 2 ways you can go here. You can go up the water path or to the right at the meadow. I'm going to go ahead and go through the meadow. And I will use a repel. There's a few trainer battles here, and like normal I will be speeding them up. And of course there are new Pokemon available on this island, but I'm not bothering with them. Now there's actually some interesting things about some of the rockets here. And honestly, Chugga Conroy explains this in his Fire Red Let's Play much better than I ever will. But there are several rockets here that they kinda... I I hate to use the word foreshadow since this game came out after the original Gold and Silver, but they kind of foreshadow the admins from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which actually didn't exist as named characters in Gold and Silver, but the characters were there. They were just generic nameless characters, and then in Heart Gold and Soul Silver they gave them names, unique sprites, all this. Anyways, Chugga Conroy pointed out that these admins were actually nameless grunts in this warehouse here, and you could tell because of their Pokemon and their general position of power that they seem to be in this game. But anyways, we need 2 passwords, so there's not anything else we can do right here for now. So we will have to come back here later. But there is a little more to do over here, and you do want to have a lemonade before you come down this way. I suppose I can go ahead and put lightning in the lead here. Alright, so down here is actually the end of this part of the island. And we have a memorial here. This guy is cleaning it. And he says he buried his onyx here. And there's lemonade as a offering. And you can leave another one here, and the guy will be grateful and will give you TM42, which I think it contains facade. And over here is a metal coat. And that does it for this section of 5 Island. Next time we will take on this part of 5 Island. However, I'm going to end this episode here because it's gone on long enough. This has been Pokemon Fire Red. I am Blaumagier, and I will see you guys later.